Spider-Man is confirmed to be in the Chapter 3 Battle Pass, and that's when I thought, how could it get even better? So we created a contest where we had thousands of artists help us make the ultimate Chapter 3 Battle Pass. $2,000 is on the line, and you decide who wins the prize for the best Chapter 3 skin concept, starting in no particular order with The Consequence. Created by T-Homie, this fictional member of the Seven is filled to the brim with details and what is probably a terrifying backstory. He is covered in stuff from previous seasons, like the Spire merge with his helmet and the Season 5 desert on his arm. I mean, there's a lot to unpack here. And the whole thing is completed by The Consequence's ripped green cape and worn shoes. And it's followed by Obliquos by Pulso, and man, the attention to detail on this concept is just insane. He's apparently a deviant wizard, and as you can see, he has that awesome glow-in-the-dark look to him. Not to mention the details like those cube runes and the bubble armor. I mean, it is so cool. Next up, we have Lydian, who was designed by Blueberry Draws. She's a composer with some magical abilities with multiple edit styles and an awesome note animation around her. But what makes Lydian special is the set she's included with. Her back bling is a ghostly violin, while her harvesting tool is the violin's bow. And to top it all off, this set includes the Soaring Symphony Glider, where Lydian walks down a staircase of piano keys. There's a lot to consider here. And Caldera brings her own concept to our contest with Pommy. Pommy is an alien made of jelly, fit completely with a sci-fi themed outfit. Her backstory is that she is the result of an accident in Chaos Agent's lab. Fitting with that theme, she has a long tail and pointy ears, but don't let the cuteness fool you. Pommy's back bling is a jelly skull, and she has a deadly attack with her Sweet Blades harvesting tool. And our battle pass continues with a concept made by Stain, who created a walking, talking candle. Say hello to Wick, a medieval-style candle who is as elegant as she is well-designed. She gives off royal princess vibes, but she's also dressed like a warrior, meaning you don't want to get on her bad side. Especially when you come face to face with her dark style that brings her straight into the minty collection of Fortnite skins. And to make the flame burn longer, you can actually equip her back bling for extra effect. And that's followed by our next submission, EXO by EA. Apparently, EXO has devoted her entire life to waging war on the machines of the island. And through scavenging whatever she finds, she has built her own line of defense in Exosuit. While her Exosuit looks incredible, she probably still doesn't need it to kick you to the ground. She also has an unfinished built-in emote that shows her dancing with the suit, which looks incredible. And all of our finalists continue to wow us as we move on to Stalking by Astroloxy. With the holiday season right around the corner, what better way to get into the mood than with this creepy horror icon ready to crawl in your bed at any moment. Stalking even comes with a loading screen and edit style, so you can really imagine him climbing down your chimney. And while he's doing that, there's another scary threat out there with Dark Fist by J Draws. He's a buffed up creature that at first glance looks like he's made out of cube muscles, but he actually consists of stone hands reaching out. Such a unique design. He's also powered by the cube in his chest and accompanied by a flaming head and cape of hands. And I mean, come on, Dark Fist, save some cake for the rest of us, like damn. But moving on, we have our next concept, which is Jollyfish by Heg Arts. He's a Jonesy that has been lost underwater, turned to stone, and then taken over by an adorable jellyfish. Jollyfish has attempted to repair his body with an assortment of barnacles, coral, and seaweed, not to mention the rusty harpoon for a leg. As for Jollyfish's back bling, he has a lovable starfish as his best friend. I mean, talk about a partnership. And the theme of dynamic duos continues as we move to Soul and Malik by Guto. They are filled with cultural details, with Soul wearing a classic headscarf with a sunflower and Malik wearing a kufi. They're dressed up in crop tops and covered in details from African, Brazilian, and other various cultures around the world, which is awesome. But the concepts continue with Nightmon by Adro. This Fortnite take on the monster collecting genre is loaded with details. The Nightmon trainer has dual pickaxes, which are gloves to help them catch Nightmon. They also have a backpack with a fishing rod inside, and as we get to the Nightmon themselves, we have Sushi, an adorable monster that you could use as a back bling and then unlock as a skin. The same goes for Lami, a Nightmon that is one of the best llama designs Fortnite has ever seen. Finishing off, there's Cuddy, a Cuddle Team leader version of a monster who you probably don't want to get in a fight with. You also probably don't want to mess with Power Chair Mecha, designed by Dr. SFM. This concept would hopefully bring representation for wheelchair users to Fortnite and do it in style. Power Chair Mecha comes equipped with his own wheelchair-based mech suit, as well as a metal hand pickaxe and a Mecha Team Leader head back bling. And moving on, we have Drift Bombers by Shark Toofs. If you want a mashup of Drift and Bright Bomber, then Shark has got you covered. The Drift Bombers are full of color, hidden features, and attention to detail. You could also explore their purple, pink, and blue styles to suit your needs. And speaking of eye-popping colors, that brings us to our next contestant, Goober by Gamer Art. This rogue experiment seems to have gotten too smart for his own good and built himself a mech suit for escaping the science lab. He's got details like light bulbs on his shoulders, an atom logo, and some very terrifying feet. Paired with a bubblegum edit style, DNA Destroyer pickaxe, and periodic paraglider, you can be sure we had to turn Goober into a finalist. Someone who has us all shivering in our boots, though, is Frostlord by Crypt. All you gotta do is put the Ice King on steroids, build him his own super suit, and make him 1,000 times more intimidating, and you have yourself Frostlord. He comes in a chilling 4 styles, from Frostbite, Abyss, Medallion, and Whiteout. And the unique designs continue with Luca by Drio. This mythical monster suits the Fortnite aesthetic perfectly. Bringing an all-original, all-seeing eye design to the table, Luca also has an outfit pack with hidden features like mummy wrap, pockets with eyes on them, and ripped-up clothing. His pickaxe is a great accessory to the design along with his reactive back bling. And the creativity continues too with Star and Cosmo from Daja Cat. They are two cosmic siblings ready to take over reality. Star has a neon robe with the rift butterfly on it, while Cosmo brings her own spin to the design. They also come with edit styles that are glyph-filled and loading screens. Talk about having your work cut out for you. But equally important is the Washer Cat concept by Tilland. This adorable feline has the body of a washing machine and clearly makes use of it in the best ways. If you need your laundry done, don't worry, Washer Cat also brings along a coat hanger pickaxe and a laundry basket back bling. It's all there for you. And our great finalists just keep coming, leading with Hatchet by Anubis. This mechanical raccoon gets down and dirty to come up with contraptions, as proven by his recycling box back bling, full of metal junk, as well as his dumpster glider. He's also apparently a member of Shadow, as proven by his belt, and his trash can pickaxe completes the entire look. I mean, Hatchet would definitely belong in Fortnite. There's plenty of dumpsters for him to wrestle around in. And speaking of wrestling, that brings us to Anaya by Angel. This fashionable wrestler looks cool from the start, but her backstory delves even deeper. Her edit style turns her curse, leaving her possessed by an unknown spirit that clearly has no good intentions. But despite that, she seems to have embraced the curse, which is why Anaya makes it into our list of finalists. But also joining the finalists is Balloon Bro by Frankenstein Labs. Balloon Bro is more than meets the eye. While his base style is a cute balloon version of a Loot Llama, he gets even better with a dark style, wearing some super fashionable cube-inspired clothes. And for the more upbeat players, and the Cuddle Team leader style is your best friend. His pickaxe even brings helium to the party, but you know, not that way. And if we're speaking of parties, then Zoe by Aesthetic Demon is the queen of them all. She takes the Halloween spirit and runs with it, dressing like a witch but keeping the candy vibe. Zoe has two edit styles without her witch's hat and with a crown. She also has a candy pickaxe, a broom glider, and a candy bucket back bling. And if we want to go from one season to the next, then Halloween leads us to Christmas, and the holiday season is very welcoming for Lieutenant Hugs by Baba Boo. This huge teddy bear looks cuddly and probably gives very warming hugs, but he's also fully prepared for Battle Royale. He has a few cuts and stitches from his battles, and a teddy bomb back bling, not to mention his impaled penguin pickaxe. I mean, he does not mess around. But neither does Uppercat by the Haunted Legend. She's a Meowscles enthusiast, but also a pretty tough boxer. Mixing her passions, Uppercut likes to cosplay in style, and at the same time, kick your butt. Her boxing gloves come with the skin as the feline fist harvesting tool, and naturally her back bling is the scratch bag. And I'm not surprised though, I think we all love Meowscles as well. But the finalists aren't done yet. We have Delta Tech by Hexa, which combines high-tech armor with straight-up fashion. The helmet has an incredibly detailed animal design while also making us wonder just what the robot looks like underneath the mask. He wears designer clothing but keeps the high-tech vibe with his robotic hands and incredibly sharp katana. In comes Mark Vanguard with the Airdrops Marauders. These are a pair of skins named Drizzle and Trickle, and they're designed obviously around supply drops. From the color scheme down to the symbols, this dynamic duo fit Fortnite style and do it without much effort. And naturally, their back bling is a huge part of the concept, which is a supply drop but opens up the balloon when gliding. That is so smart. And someone who you probably don't want to drop in on you though is Oni Breaker by Log. She is a completely reactive samurai-inspired concept who brings a modern look to the Japanese aesthetic. Her pickaxe is the Breaker Blade with various details on her back and belt, but her selling point is that Oni Breaker transforms as you get more limbs in a match. The higher you kill streak, the more her cybernetic enhancements will heat up, including her sword. Gotta love the details. The concepts continue as we move to Koi by Kremi. They are an extremely fashionable soldier bringing a gas mask, bucket hat, and military gear into the battle. And when they want to do it with even more style, Koi switches to their light variant for even more fabulousness. They are joined with a spiked bat pickaxe and a koi fish back bling. Then we have Dolly by Jack Cook. This doll-inspired concept is as customizable as it is genius. Pick your clothes materials, switch up your colors, and have yourself one of the coolest customizable skins Fortnite might ever see. Dolly also has plenty of makeup tools with her pucker up pickaxe, pink toy wrap, and combat compact glider. And for our last finals, we have Containment Zero by Forbreaker. With a new chapter comes new technologies, and apparently the Imagined Order have struggled to find a way to fight back against the Seven. So their solution was a suit of armor powered by the Zero Point. It's loaded with backstory, and the progressive styles make this concept even greater. We also have some honorable mentions for the art that we loved and just had to mention. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted a concept. And now that you've seen every single concept, here is how you vote. Click here, here, or here, and all you have to do is heart your favorite concept. That is literally it, and you determine who wins the grand prize. We did our absolute best to make this as unbiased as possible, so even the small artists who participated have an equal chance of winning. When you load up the page, it is randomized every time, and the likes are hidden, so, you know, just choose which one you like most, guys, okay? It's simple as that. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.